Iron Man, Sherlock, Chaplin, highest paid Hollywood actor, most successful actor, versatile actor. These are just a few things that come to mind when we hear the name Robert Downey Jr. Today, his name might be synonymous with success, but not so long ago, he was a drug addict, a prisoner, homeless, jobless, and worst of all, someone even his parents and wife had given up on. So, how does someone in that situation turn their life around and become one of the most successful actors of all time? Well, watch this video to find out. You might be wondering, why is a finance-focused channel covering the story of Robert Downey Jr.? Stay with us, because Robert Downey Jr. would have never been able to turn his life around if not for a friend's financial support. And this fact is extremely underreported and overlooked. This friend didn't lend him money, but they helped him financially in a completely unexpected way. So, keep watching to find out who this friend was, and how they helped the hero of our story. Also, if you enjoy stories like these, don't forget to explore our channel for more personal finance tips, financial success stories, and business case studies. When it comes to Robert Downey Jr., there's one thing no one can criticize: his acting skills. He is a great actor, period. Ever since he started acting at the age of 16, no one has ever questioned his talent. In fact, his terrific acting was one of the 3 major factors that helped him turn his life around. Even when he kept messing up repeatedly, he still got work, because of his phenomenal talent. If you regularly watch our videos, you know we try to keep a positive tone, so we won't go too deep into the dark phase of Downey's life. But in short, his drug use started at the age of 7, because of his father, who was also an addict. His father frequently offered him drugs at that young age. As he grew older, his addiction only worsened. The consequences: multiple incarcerations, illegal possession of drugs, stays at rehab centers, loss of acting roles, divorce from his then wife, loss of custody of his only child at the time, mounting debts and the risk of bankruptcy. The only thing this addiction didn't take from him was his exceptional acting ability. Apart from that, he lost everything else. But just when everyone thought his life was over, he began to turn it around, thanks to 3 key factors. Robert Downey Jr. was able to turn his life around because of 3 powerful forces. 1. Motivation from his current wife. 2. His phenomenal acting skills. 3. Financial support from a friend. Since we've already discussed his acting talent, let's explore the other 2 factors that changed the course of his life. It's not like Downey never tried to come out of addiction. He went in and out of rehab multiple times, sometimes for months, even close to a year. But despite his efforts, he relapsed almost every time. What he needed was a strong enough reason to stay clean. And he got that motivation when he met Susan Downey, who is now his wife. When Robert proposed to her, Susan conditionally accepted his proposal. She agreed to marry him only if he overcame his addiction before a certain deadline. Because he had already lost his first wife due to drugs, he understood the pain of losing someone he loved. This time, he didn't want to lose Susan. So he fought harder than ever before. To everyone's surprise, he succeeded. Before Susan's deadline, they got married. And since then, he never looked back. As some say, love might indeed be the most powerful drug of all. That could explain why Robert Downey Jr. has been sober for nearly 20 years now. As the saying goes, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Downey's acting skills were never in doubt. But getting roles in Hollywood involves more than just talent. Production houses require insurance for the actors playing lead roles, in case something goes wrong and the shoot gets delayed or cancelled. Even though studios wanted to cast him, no insurance company was willing to insure Robert Downey Jr. because of his history of drug abuse and arrests. So, he couldn't get major roles, even when people wanted him. That's when his longtime friend Mel Gibson stepped in. Mel Gibson personally underwrote Downey's liability insurance, which allowed him to star in the 2003 movie The Singing Detective. This act of financial backing, without lending money, was a game changer. Without it, it would have been extremely difficult for Robert Downey Jr. to land a lead role in any major film. From there, he started working regularly again, appearing in films like Gothica, Zodiac, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and ultimately, in 2008's Iron Man. The rest, as they say, is history. So why did we cover this on a finance-focused channel? Because no matter how talented or motivated he was, Robert Downey Jr. would not have made it back without financial support from a friend. This support, underwriting his insurance, was the turning point of his career. So yes, this is a financial story. It's a story about how money, relationships, and skills together can change lives. Robert Downey Jr.'s journey is not just about being a former addict. It's also not just a Hollywood success story. It's a story about having great relationships, building exceptional skills, and how both can help anyone turn their life around. In Downey's case, his wife motivated him to quit drugs. His friend trusted and supported him financially when no one else did. His acting skills kept giving him chances. Maybe that's why elders always say, build meaningful relationships and always focus on upskilling yourself. Thanks for watching till the end. See you all again in the next video.